All right, welcome to another edition of Have Another. So it's been a little bit since I've had a video. I have a lot going on, but today we have M&B Cream Ale, and I'm very excited about this. So what is this? I forget the base for it. It's one of the refills, obviously, but you take two 2-liter bottles of cream soda. I did A&W because that's what they did in their test, but I think any cream soda works. And you put that in at the beginning, then you put your wort in there, and then you do vanilla extract, which, okay, so there's a measurement for vanilla extract, but I just threw a bunch of vanilla. I love vanilla, so I just throw a bunch of vanilla in there. And I think there was some lactose that they had you put in to maintain, to keep it sweet. Which, interesting tip, there was someone on the Mr. Beer Brewing Society Facebook page, and they were talking about with the what essentially is a Guinness clone, a replica, which is their St. Patty's Irish Stout. They were saying to put a little lactose in that, and it'll get you like a little bit closer maybe to some of the sweetness that Guinness has. If you can hear a digging sound in the background, that's my dog. Try to ignore it. It's driving me crazy because we paid a lot of money to put down this stained carpet, and he likes to dig through it. So anyways, M&B Cream Ale. So what do I have going? I have shoulder impingement syndrome, which is also, I think, known as shoulder tendonitis, which I've been going to physical therapy for. It really hurt badly. When I first saw the surgeon, the orthopedic surgeon, he offered me a cortisone shot, which I passed on because I've heard how painful they were. So about 3 weeks into physical therapy, and I couldn't quite do all the exercises because I was in so much pain for the thing, I said, let's get the cortisone shot. Now, I've been told by my father, who had cortisone shots, they're so painful, yada, yada, yada. I have the thing, it's over in 2 seconds, it didn't hurt at all. And now, hey, my shoulder feels better and I can do my exercises. So that's my tale of woe. I'm going to be going on vacation to Vermont. If you know me, I'm a big New Englander, and in a week. So this is all I have for right now. When I come back, though, I've got a bunch of different ales I can try with honey and stuff, and I'm going to start getting the brew machine going again, and more regular videos. But there's going to be a little bit of a wait. I do still owe all of you top whatever I'm at now, like 21 beers. But I did give you a video of me using the beer wand. So hang in there with me. There's going to be more videos, but I'm so excited about this one. This is everything that I like. Cream soda, which I like. Vanilla, which I love. Beer, which is awesome. Lactose, which I'm not intolerant. And let's try it. I just can't wait for this. Okay, get the opening thing to get a little bit of a carbonation sound. Smells like a beer. Smells maybe a little bit sweet. If I hold it up to the light, I gotta stand up for this, hold on. If I hold this up to the light, I can see through it. It's a little murky. I think that might be some refrigerator haze though. So where did you all go? Okay, is everyone okay? All right, my knee got are we okay? Everyone's good? Sherlock over here in the corner seems fine. All right, well, we're at a slightly different angle now. This video is going great. All right, let's do a pour here. Here we go. Maybe a little bit careful pour. Getting some head now. Not a lot though. A little bit fizzy. Nice caramel color. It does have like a, I don't know if you guys can see that. I gotta get some sort of light so that you guys can see it. But so this looks pretty dark in the video, but at the bottom you can kind of see that it actually has a really nice caramel color to it, like a cream soda would. My only concern before drinking it is that it's going to be a little bit fizzy, but it smells nice. It does smell sweet. Now, when I sweet, I'm hoping it's from the lactose kind of thing, not like an apple cider thing. Okay, so this was, it fermented for the recommended time, which I think it might have been 17 days. I then had it 3 weeks in the bottle, so I'm not expecting the apple cider taste, but it does smell like a little sweet, so we'll see. Maybe I've worked my way into some sort of off flavor. Anyways, let's try it out. I got my Boston Red Sox pint glass. When was the last time they won a game? We don't know. Might have been like 2018, might have been 1918. It feels like 1918, last time we had a pandemic. But this has a great color to it. It's got good carbonation. I got bubbles rushing all in there. One thing I will say, with Mr. Beer, the carbonation is always good. My pour was a little careful. There wasn't a lot of head, there's some, but it does, what small amounts there is retaining. But I was pretty careful with the pour. Anyways, yeah, I smell it. It smells sweet. you might get a little bit of hint of the vanilla and the cream soda just while it's drinking. Oh wow. Okay, okay. This is excellent. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so it's not fizzy. There's one time I did one, and I think it might have been a slight off flavor. I don't remember which one it was. It had a slight fizziness to it that actually, as it aged, it went away. This does not have that. I was afraid it might by the way it looked, but it does not. So what is this? It's smooth. It's very smooth. It's a little bit sweeter than beers, but it's not a hoppy beer. So if you're into hops, this is not your thing necessarily, but it's extremely smooth. It does taste like cream soda, which is awesome. You know, there's I don't know if they still make it, but there was like Dad's favorite cream ale or something like that. This is a lot like that, except for it's better. Oh God, this is dangerous. This is like what Zima was, the kids in the '90s when they're just like, I can drink 500 of these or whatever. This is this is great. It's so smooth. It does have a nice cream soda taste to it. It's definitely like a cream ale, definitely, but it's almost like, it's just like drinking cream soda. So you could, yeah, see how easy that's going down. Literally. So it's not, has a little bit of a beer taste, but it's not your traditional beer. It's got more of the cream soda taste. If you like vanilla, put an extra vanilla extract. It's fantastic. It tastes like vanilla. So you get the vanilla hints. Zero bitterness. If you're into bitter beers, this is not going to be for you. If you don't like bitter beers, it's going to be for you. And if you have people over who don't drink a lot of beer, like beer's not usually, they're like, yeah, beer's not usually my thing. This is a nice, easy drinker. Anyone's going to like this unless they really like, if you're someone who likes one of the beers that has like a bitterness to it or like a heavy coffee flavor, something like that, this is not going to be for you. But if you need like a summer beer, if you need something that's easy to drink, it's just unbelievably smooth. There is no burn, none. There's not actually, this is one of those beers that it's almost like it's a mixed drink. Like you're not really tasting the alcohol from the beer. You're just tasting. You're tasting cream soda. It's almost like there's a slight beer taste to it, and even the smell. It does have a slight beer smell to it, but it's kind of neutral in many ways. It's very mild. It is sweet, but not too sweet. And I don't have any apple cider taste like I was a little bit concerned of. This is one of my favorites because this is kind of beer I like. Actually, a little more filling than I thought it was going to be. I thought because how easy it was to drink, you wouldn't really feel it, but you do. It's just mild. It's great. Yeah, that's fantastic. You definitely taste the cream soda. So if you're into cream soda, it's almost like you get some cream soda taste and you get a little beer flavor in there. So it's not as cream soda tasting as cream soda would be. There's not a lot of head. Like you can see that I was a little bit less concerned with the pour there. There's not a lot of head on it, or almost no head, which sometimes happens with extract beers. A lot of times I do get a good head on it, but that time, with this one I guess not, which is fine. To me, really, what's important is the taste. The color, although it's probably not coming through in the video, like I said, it's a nice caramel color. It's a little bit darker because it's cream soda, but it looks like cream soda and it tastes like cream soda with a slight hint of beer. I would call this adult, like hard cream soda or adult cream soda. And this, if you're watching a game or something, this is great. And like I said, this will be one of my favorites. It's hard because I've had so many, so I don't know. But easily, well, I've done like 21, so I'd say top 5 anyways. If I was guessing, I have to go through the list, and eventually I'll do that. But I highly recommend you try this one just for something different. Maybe you've been drinking like a bunch of like more traditional or hoppy, maybe you've been doing a bunch of IPAs and you're like, hey, I'd like to try something different. This is going to be different. It's very mild. You know, it's not a traditional beer. Well, it's, you know, a cream ale. Yeah, definitely. That's how I describe it. But it's not your traditional beer. It has a great taste to it. It's mild. You know, it's kind of this. This is great for you people over that aren't beer drinkers. I'm not a beer drinker. Well, you try this, and suddenly you're like, hey, actually, beer's not. You know, there are alternatives, and beer isn't that bad. Um, so, anyways, highly recommended. You definitely can taste the cream soda. You definitely can taste the vanilla, of course, because I put extra in. And you just, this is great. And I don't know what else to say about this one. No bitterness, which I like. I like beers that are less bitter. But if you're into really bitter beers, there's none to be found here. Smooth, slightly sweet. The lactose, I really like that. You know, this is like when I'm thinking of like of how I might want to arrange my own, like if I want to try to go away from what Mr. Beer gives you for recipes. This is something that like I'm going to consider, like, okay, so lactose gives you that nice sweetness. I like the cream soda element. Maybe I'll mix, like, maybe in the future I'll do one where I get a different, I forget which base this has, but I'll get a different base and try that. Like I really like Canadian Blonde, maybe try that or something like that. And vanilla definitely. And it really shows you how flexible, again, that even though extract, you know, you think extract, it just comes in a can, but there's a lot more you can do to it. Whether it's you know, you do a partial mash or whatever, and you can really change the flavors of the refills. And this is good proof of that. You know, sometimes I hear people, I don't know about extract, maybe it'll all taste the same. Not the case at all. There's so much you can do with it. You save so much time. Now, I'm not telling you, you know, if your thing is doing like the whole, you want to do the whole thing, and that's absolutely go for it. But if you enjoy having a simple thing, that's a great hobby that leads you to a lot of different flavors and so forth. Extract brewing is actually, you know what's funny is the guy that I was seeing from my shoulder, he actually does extract brewing as well, and we were talking about just how many combinations you can come up with, and he was like, you know, I figured like I'd get like 6 flavors tops, and no, it's like it's almost infinite, and this is a perfect example of that. So I'm going to highly recommend this. So it's when you're setting up your LBK, you get the 4 liters of cream soda. You boil your wort like you would. It has some lactose in it. I forget exactly how the steps flow, but of course they have that on the website. And then some vanilla extract. It all goes in there, and this is fantastic. Recommended for everyone. M&B Cream Ale has a nice kick to it. I'm starting to feel the alcohol kick in too. This is really good. I can't ask for anything more than this. So there'll be a little bit of a delay until next time because I'll be on vacation, but there will be a next time. And I'm actually going to start, as we get into the fall, do more brewing. I'm going to start getting both LBKs going, and we'll bang out a bunch of videos for you so you can see all the different flavors that Mr. Beer has. This has been a great trip for me. I absolutely love brewing with Mr. Beer and the kit, and I couldn't be happier. And I'm going to finish this. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good.